Published 0411 EDT, 21 September 2017. Updated 0420 EDT, 21 September 2017. Tech giant Google's parent company Alphabet signed a $1.1 billion $815 million deal with embattled Taiwanese smartphone maker HTC. The deal, which will see around 2,000 members of HTC's workforce move over to Google, signals the latter's desire to expand its hardware business and compete with major players like Samsung and Apple. If regulators give the deal the go-ahead, it is set to complete next year. On Wednesday, HTC announced it was suspending trading in its shares ahead of the publication of what it called material information, fueling rumors of a deal. Tech giant Google's parent company Alphabet signed a $1.1 billion deal with embattled Taiwanese smartphone maker Trick Osterloh, Google's senior hardware vice president, said on the company's blog. With this agreement, a team of HTC talent will join Google as part of the hardware organization. These future fellow Googlers are amazing folks we've already been working with closely on the Pixel smartphone line, and we're excited to see what we can do together as one team. The deal also includes a non-exclusive license for HTC intellectual property. In many ways, this agreement is a testament to the decade-long history of teamwork between HTC and Google. HTC has struggled to sell its smartphones in sufficient volumes to rival tech-savvy giants like Apple, Samsung, and Huawei in recent years. In the past, HTC had a 9% share of the smartphone market, but this share has since dwindled to less than 1%. HTC's revenues fell to a 13-year low of $100 million in August, and the group suffered its ninth consecutive quarterly loss between April and June. The group's shares have fallen in value by around 94% from a peak in 2011, giving the company a market value of roughly $1.9 billion. In a bid to revive its fortunes, the group released its latest U11 smartphone in May, which contains a pressure strip allowing users to squeeze the phone for certain tasks including taking a selfie. Alphatown Google launched its first fully on-brand smartphone called the Pixel earlier this year, which is made at HTC's factories. Google is also behind the Android operating system used by brands such as HTC and Samsung. Over the past decade, Google has focused on giving away its Android operating system to a string of device makers, including HTC, to ensure people keep using its search engine, email, maps, YouTube video service and other software on smartphones and other hardware systems. Expanding the deal, which will see around 2,000 members of HTC's workforce move over to Google, signals the latter's desire to expand its hardware business growing market. The Google Pixel smartphone released in 2016. Peter Shan, HTC spokesman, said for Google, this agreement further reinforces its commitment to smartphones and overall investment in its emerging hardware business. In addition to the talented and experienced team of professionals, Google will continue to have access to HTC's IP to support the Pixel smartphone family. This agreement also represents a significant investment by Google in Taiwan as a key innovation and technology hub. Mr. Shen also confirmed HTC would continue to sell smartphones under its own brand. The Taiwanese firm is currently working on its new flagship phone and plans to continue to invest in areas like virtual reality, artificial intelligence and Internet of Things. While Google is not acquiring any of HTC's assets, the deal will give the tech giant a greater ability to integrate smartphone hardware and its Android operating software in the same manner as Apple, a feature that is seen as helping the iPhone take off. With the deal signed, all involved parties will be keen to avoid a repeat of the former's acquisition of Motorola Mobility in 2011. Google snapped up Motorola in a £9.24 billion deal and acquired crucial patents along the way. But Google eventually offloaded Motorola for $2.9 billion, and without the patents. Connections. Google is also behind the Android operating system used by brands such as HTC and Samsung.